To all big YouTubers, please reconsider the way you make reviews because what happened after the iPhone 15's launch made me lose trust in pretty much all of you. So let me explain. Like any average consumer, me and my friends watched the Apple event, and by the way, most of them are Apple fanboys because I used to work for Apple for 5 years. And all of us agreed that this is the most useless and boring update they have ever made as it lacks creativity and innovation. It doesn't mean that the iPhone 15 is entirely bad because what you really like about iPhones is still there, but they didn't do anything to make this iPhone much better than the 13, the 14, or even the 12. Even though Apple lags behind in a lot of areas. There is no innovative AI features, there is no reverse wireless charging in a $1,200 phone, Siri is still the worst virtual assistant on the planet, there is no ProMotion display in the iPhone 15 base models, iPhones have the biggest notch in any smartphone, and the list goes on. But we ended up getting USB Type-C, which have been there for more than 7 years in other phones, and it doesn't work with all your current Lightning accessories. So if you have an external Lightning storage, you have to purchase a new one. If you have a speaker with a Lightning dock, you have to buy a new one and replace all your current Lightning cables. But if Apple added this feature 7 years ago like any other company, you could have saved all this money for yourself and enjoyed all the amazing features of the USB-C. They made a titanium rail that you will immediately slap a case on even before leaving the Apple Store to avoid scratching or damaging your shiny new iPhone. Yes, it made the iPhone 10% lighter, but this is not a huge thing. And you won't enjoy how it feels in hand because you already have a case on it. We are now able to play AAA games on the Pro models, which I would assume no one over 25 years old will even consider this as a new feature or give it a try. The ability to record 4K using S-Log, which less than 5% of iPhone users will be interested in. And the most exciting feature is the iPhone 15 Pro models have 7 lenses. 7 lenses. Apple calls the enhanced digital crop a whole new lens. And what's even more funny is some YouTubers are trying to convince their audience that they should consider them as 7 lenses because of the quality. I personally thought that the missing 3 lenses are behind the Apple logo using some great Apple technologies, but it ended up to be just a digital crop. You can also take 24 megapixel photos, but what they didn't mention is it only works with the main camera in the morning because the night mode disables the feature by default, which is something they didn't mention. And also you can convert any photo into a portrait, but only the photos taken with the iPhone 15, as if the iPhone 14 is too old for this, even though the iPhone 15 base models use the same A16 Bionic found in the previous Pro models, but for some reason, only the iPhone 15 can do this. So where is the innovation here? Where is the big thing about the iPhone 15? Before opening YouTube, I expected everyone to say that this is the most boring update Apple ever made, but I was shocked that most of the big YouTubers in the tech community are saying that it's better than what you think. They even call themselves wrong because after using the phone for a while, they magically found a lot of exciting things to talk about. So what's the point of me making this video? I want to tell you that when you encourage this kind of behavior, you are just harming yourself as an Apple user, because if you want to always hear good things about the phone you like, Apple will never change the things you hate. For example, they kept using the Lightning port for a decade. So for all these years, you missed the benefits of USB-C, but when EU forced Apple to do it, now you can charge your accessories using your iPhone, you can use one cable for everything, and much more benefits. But remember, they didn't do this for you because you keep buying iPhones anyways without complaining. Apple used an ugly and distracting notch since the iPhone 10 till the iPhone 13. And every tech YouTuber said it's justifiable because of the Face ID, and they got used to it anyways. But when the Pixel 3 XL got one, all of them complained and didn't get used to it for some reason. And the next year, Google removed it and added the same Face ID technology Apple had, but they also complained about the forehead, which is supposed to be justifiable, but no, it's not. It's only justifiable for Apple to do this. So here are my final thoughts. What is a reviewer? A reviewer is a person who reviews a product or service neutrally to show you the pros and cons and help you make a thoughtful purchase decision, and also help the companies improve their products year over year by enhancing the quality and learn from their own mistakes. But when you become the most honest reviewer on the planet only when you review the products with a small customer base which will not impact your views and all of a sudden you flip into a marketer when you review a product from a company like Apple, that's when we have a problem. And as I mentioned to you at the beginning of the video, me and my friends who are Apple fans naturally felt disappointed after the event, and all of a sudden we found these types of reviews trying to brainwash everyone and tell them that no, this iPhone is better than what you think. If you think it's the same iPhone, you are wrong, and so on and so on. And what's driving me crazy is these reviewers are already millionaires. They already have their own Teslas. They already have their own houses. They already have everything they need. They have millions of subscribers. And they are doing this kind of reviews to drive more sales to Apple. So what do you want? Do you want to be a billionaire? I think being a millionaire with honest reviews is fair enough. So that was the message I wanted to deliver, and I hope it will make a difference. And I'm so excited to know what do you think in the comments below. So let's discuss it. But for now, thanks so much for watching and see you in the next video.